categorised the build as well. More medium stuff tends to be a lot more, maybe because it's a more male dominated workforce. Yeah, or darling, or see, that's the thing. It's weird, isn't it? How some people like it, some people don't, and it's strange because I mean, personally, I'm not a fan of it. I just don't think you should call them by their name. So do you think it's more situational? It depends on the situation that happens often. Say if you were in a comic shop buying some milk, or if you were in hospital, an X-ray, someone. Yeah, I'll bring a test. X-ray, you like that? But then, I mean, it's also because it's one of those things where some people either like it or dislike it. I would say it's better not to say it. It's always better to respect the quality by not saying it. I'm not perfect, you know. I mean, people do say this. I mean, when I deal with people I don't know, I don't use that term. I try to just not use it in circumstances. Even in a shop, I don't mind using it. I mean, I've maybe said it once or twice to my girlfriend. My girlfriend was right. It's situational.
At the same time, it depends on your personality and the person you're dealing with. Because if you're dealing with an emotional issue at work, sometimes seeing it as like that inspirational is a situation.
Because it does.
Adapt to that person. Not to, if you're not comfortable to that, adapt to the individual.
Very difficult to me when I feel like I work with lots of family members that it's crying fingers, although I want to give them a hug, as I don't. You know, although I've got a good relationship with staff, I don't feel comfortable because I don't want any risk of anything, you know. It's very difficult. Exactly. Because I might think there's a relationship there between me and her that might be different from her.
What I've done in that situation is use work with resources
Why is everyone done? You ready, Paul? Right, as you can see, it's a little bit more difficult. There was more subtle behaviours, but we did spot them. And as I said, there's many things that are situational, sometimes respectful, sometimes disrespectful, depending on the person. However, what we've done is we've generalised. If you don't know what someone likes or dislikes, then sometimes that's our behaviour, you shouldn't do it.
Some of the things that were disrespectful in that, when I first came in, I put my arm around Luke, getting really close, invading his personal space, and he might not like that, and I just stormed in and started touching him. That was a bit tame compared to some of the other tapes that we put out. So you've got away lucky on that one. When Andrew just grabbed the paper out, boisterously grabbed the paper out, Luke's hand, was a bit disrespectful. He could have just asked to see it, but no, he was a very nice person, so he just snatched it. And he criticised and professionally said, that's not how I would have done it. And then I threw a stress ball off Luke's head. Luke might have like stress balls being thrown off his head, so And then me and Andrew started having a discussion about how hot Katie was looking behind her back, which she might not like. It was a bit unprofessional, me and Andrew, and we apologised for that. We were sexists. And then, as soon as Luke and Katie were having a conversation, when Katie came in, Andrew started talking over them to me, really loudly, just being disrespectful of their conversation. And when Katie came in, she touched Luke on the arm, which was, we tried to put in something subtle like that you might not have noticed, which I don't think many of you did notice. And that was just sort of the way it depends on the person, obviously, in the situation you're in. But Luke might not like being touched on the arm by girls. I think he does like it. We're obviously having a lot of very inappropriate types of conversation. I was talking about how I can't remember getting home last night because I'm a terrible drunk. And it was a bit of innuendo in there. The body language was a bit unprofessional. But obviously, as we said earlier, we touched it. And now I've got a list of things which we think should have happened. Like, the whole situation could have been undertaken in a more professional manner. And he could have been more constructive when he was saying that Luke's Martin wasn't very good. He could have said why instead of just criticising him. And then a bit more mindful of body language and taking into account some people might not like being touched on the arm. Yeah, so that's basically our last activity, the last scenario we've got there. And this sum up, Andrew.
In line, it's to offer a new perception of behaviour in the workplace. Participants may say behaviours previously considered acceptable to be disrespectful. Educate to increase awareness of what type of behaviour may be considered as disrespectful. Empower to give participants more confidence in identifying and challenging disrespectful behaviour. Engage to allow participants to form healthier and stronger relationships with colleagues through respectful behaviour. Energise to inspire participants to consider their own behaviour in the workplace and that of their colleagues. Enhance to develop skills in identifying disrespectful behaviour and self-reflection. And we'd just like to say, hope this has been some benefit to you and give you a bit more understanding of what respect is and how to be respectful to your colleagues within the workplace. Thank you.
I'm just going to hand around a few